Hi people, welcome to my channel. Keep on our scene. In this case, we have a Ghostbusters vehicle that I built for my son out of an ATV. I'm going to start with the end, and then I'm going to show you the small stages that I recorded when we get there on how we got to this project. This amazing little project. I had to actually replace the two batteries that it came with and the battery for the lights, which is right here. Because they were bad. And now I'm stuck with about 4 dead batteries that I can't use. So I also have an alarm system and the fire system that had 12-volt batteries that I have to get recycled. Got the new battery in, everything is working fine. Now I'm just looking for a low voltage cutoff meter to save that battery system the new battery from when the lights run it won't run until it's dry. That way the lead acid battery will have some charge to it. Waiting for that come in to be installed. Then I'll permanently tie up these wires with the fuse box. I'll wire all of the cutoff switch will go before this. This will be the load. And then the charger will also be attached to it as well. Daisy chained as well. This is the sort of rear strobe light. The connector, it's a waterproof connector, and I'll be tying these up as well and making it look nice and neat with zip ties once that comes in. Also, my blue tubes, this will be nicely tucked in and pushed down and also hidden as well. This attaches directly to the base of the strobe light, a piece of wood that I attached to the metal frame. That's also attached to that also holds the license plate together. So without further ado, here goes the lights. This is the siren, which placement makes it amazingly loud. It also has the converter from 12 volts to 9 volts to power it. And this is the system for the lights. Now that controls not only the under lights, and they're actually pretty bright considering that battery is dead. And of course, the lights to the tube, which gets tucked in and nice and kind of brings down the body frame a little bit, but it goes on tight. Lights up as well. And then on the top dash, I mounted the switch that controls the strobe. This was on the cigarette lighter and it fit nice and perfectly in the spot. This is to turn on and off the system. I also tested the new batteries that I bought for the system, the 12-volt system, the 24-volt system with the two 12-volt batteries, and it works fine. The throttle can slowly increase and decrease acceleration. I'm pretty sure my son will be good with it. Wow, that siren is annoying. We will turn that off for the remainder of the video. And this turns on the strobes. And the second switch toggles through the programming. So as I switch it, you see it turns and it has different programming. Son's gonna love this thing. It has about 10 different light functions. And my favorite is the one that cuts it in half. There you go. That's my favorite. So yeah, this is the project. I got my Ghostbusters 1 sticker. The paint kind of came off. It got very brittle with one of the enamel gloss paints I was putting down. Also put stripes and stickers on the tubing to give it, that feel of authenticity. Also glossed over the stickers as well, just to help protect them. Messed up this number 2 sticker because my sweater had got caught here after I glossed it. So I had to buy another one and re-gloss it. I just put it over the old one. And the stripes I had trouble with because the gloss would melt it. It's not really tape, so I had to double-sided tape over the other ones. That's why you see a little bit of a shadow. The light works well, pretty much in there. Stickers to accent the front. This is the Ghostbuster 2 sticker. And then there was never a Ghostbuster 3, but the Ghostbuster 3, we have a joke that we call it the Ghostbuster 3, so that's why I put this one here. And that's why we have 3 stickers on this. And then the accent, double stripe lights. Probably be, hot gluing the ends of it just to make it more stable. This tape is so sensitive Doesn't even have sticking, which I didn't prepare for. And gluing it, hot gluing it, spraying it, every little thing messes it up, chars it all up. Also, something that's very unconventional, I also high glossed and enameled the seat. Just gives it that shiny appearance, and also the body lines. But yeah, take a look, guys. This is it. This is the project, the ATV project, ATV Ghostbuster project. And it's pretty much finite state. The lights on the bottom of the toggle awesomely. I just have it on the strobe pattern, and it keeps the pattern even when the light is off. You notice some of the paint has been chipped. I had to put tape just to cover it because one of the gloss I was using was made the paint brittle and made it come off the body. So I just did this as a temporary measure, and also to help protect it. Kind of gives it that rough appeal that I wanted to look at. So this is with the lights on. And the stripe goes all the way to the back and leads to the sticker in the back that says danger. And you know, the machine's pretty heavy. If he tips over, it could hurt him. So I'm definitely gonna get him a full gear, headset, gloves, and all that stuff, and show him how to use it slowly. Just on flat surfaces, flat grass and flat pavement until he gets used to it. Then I'll let him rip. Once he gets the hang of it, and turning and braking, which is very important. You must learn how to brake. All right, guys. Here's with the light off. I love this little car. I wish I had this car for myself. And stay tuned if you want to see how I put this thing together and how it came together. After this video ends, if you want to continue watching just to see that, look at the Ecto license plate. It looks amazing. Go ahead and keep watching the video, but this is pretty much the build. After this, I'm just gonna wrap it in the box that I have stored with the lid that I used to paint it. The lid on the top won't show any other paint marks or the overspray. And I'll wrap it in gift paper. That's gonna be its present. So anyway, guys, like I said in the beginning, keep on seeing. This stuff is fun. All right? Have fun with it, man. I love this little DIY project. The Razor Dirt Quad came out amazing with the red stripe. I didn't have to paint it because the body was already red. It really does look like a Ghostbuster vehicle. Anyway, guys, keep on seeing. It's a Christmas present for my son. And we'll be putting the live viewing. Part 3 is going to be the unveiling on Christmas Day of the toy. He keeps asking me, and he doesn't have a clue, hopefully. I've been hiding it under the tarp in the garage. And I basically got everything that I need except for one sticker packet, which is going to go on the tubes. I did decide to do the tubes after all. Also a Ghostbuster vehicle without tubes and blue tubing on the side. And the tubing I'm going to put from the light banister, which is going to hang here, and it's going to go through up to here. And I'm also going to light it in the middle with these lights, with these string ribbon flexible lights. The razor is here. I'm going to be putting, sorry for the quick motion, hope I didn't make you guys dizzy. I'm going to be putting this light right here. It's going to be hanging, and it's just a flashing strobe. I thought it would be bigger, but I'm just going to be hanging this somewhere here on the front body. As well as I'm going to have tape going up and down the fender flares as well. I have blue tape that I bought, the checkered, and yellow and black checkered tape. Pretty awesome deal on those. This is my blue strobe for the back. It's gonna hang on the chassis in the back. I already know how I'm gonna be mounting it. This is gonna go to a piece of wood that's gonna be, and the wood is gonna be attached to the chassis in the back. I'll do small videos and I'll splice these together so you can see it in real time as I do it, and it takes hours. But hopefully I'll get all of this put in, or I'll try to get the majority of this put in while my son is at school. I had to hot glue the pieces in here because they started coming loose, and the screws that hold down the LED lights aren't in place very well. And I also hot glued the back of the screws just to keep it in place so there's not a lot of play. It still doesn't affect the love for the product. I mean, the car is going to be the quad is going to be bouncing up and down, and it's going to be, there's going to be a lot of vibration and movement. So I don't want these to come loose and have to deal with it later. So it's better to do it now than having to deal with it later. And the cool thing about this is this comes with a toggle switch as well. This turns it on, and this toggles through the cycles. So I'm going to be taking it apart with these 3 wires, the red, yellow, and the black. And then I'm going to be installing that switch right here on the top. And my switch to control, so it's going to be on like a double on and off switch. So my main switch that's going to control all the lights and the sirens separately are going to be right here on the side. I figured the left side where the charge port is, throw that switch there. The stickers, I was gonna put them here, but I think I'm gonna put them down on the rear well, my Ghostbuster sticker. And I have, 1, 2, and he's always asking me about Ghostbusters 3 movie. So I have 3 included as well. Even though there never was an official Ghostbuster 3, The Girls was just a remake of number 1 in 2017. My tubes came out pretty cool. I didn't bother to make them, spiffy. I didn't put as much work on it as I did the body to make it shiny and straight, because I wanted to look used and weathered and and you see here the paint bubbled up when I used I used 2 different type of enamels. One was auto from the same maker, and the other one was just regular enamel, and it bubbled at the paint because I was spraying the black electrical tape to make the swirlies. And I actually like the effect because it makes it look like radiation is popping out and heating the tape, which is pretty cool. I also have the license plate, which I'm going to mount on the mount for, it looks like a real license plate, even though it's just painted. It kind of has that shadowing, which gives it a raised look. And also my siren, tested it out, works perfectly. Can't wait to put it on the switch. So there's not really much protecting it. If it gets hit or damaged or water gets into it, it's gonna be effective. I'll probably end up just throwing it right here in the back. I just completed the speaker install for the siren, and I used the converter from 12 to 9 volt step down, which it required. I'm not using its switches because I'm gonna have it on its own switch. And you can see it's fairly tight in there. Use the tape to hide some of the extra wire, and also clamped it down with the hot glue. So it's on there pretty tight. It's not going anywhere. So the main button from the unit will go here. And on the side, I'll punch a hole right here, and that'll be where I place the 2 main switches. And this is the main switch on and on to arm the quad. Okay, so I removed the switch that came with the wiring harness and the toggle, and I also took pictures and made note of where the wires went. So I finished my hole, and I've actually inserted and mounted the switch. Here are the wires. This is going to go to the positive in the battery. And I also attached it with some hot glue on the top. I know it doesn't really look pretty, but it's super highly functional, and that's all I need it to be. I want it to last for years and years and years, and I think this hot glue just gives that effect that I was looking for, as it was made by someone to help fight ghosts, not made to look pretty, and has that, we fight ghosts look to it. And that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Toggle switch, which is gonna go right here. The double toggle switch for the siren and the lights as the main. That's the fit right there. The on and off switch for the siren and the lights. Not sure which I'm gonna put which. So here are some pictures of the tube build. I obviously didn't video me going through the process because I'm using my cell phone. It's very hard to do it, and also to tape. But yeah, if you guys have watched it to this end, just hit the like button and hit subscribe. Thank you, and have a wonderful time building your own projects and DIY. And remember, keep on RCing.